Hello, Aquarius. Amy Energy here with your weekly tarot message. If you have not, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I make a new video. We're working with the Wheel of Change tarot this week, and I'm pulling out 12 cards here, one for each house in the zodiac. Okay. You do not have to be fluent in astrology for this reading to resonate for you. Okay. We're just going to be using the house themes just like any normal tarot spread. And we'll be working with the Pride Tarot as well to get the common goal for each axis. Okay. So, for example, the zodiac is a 360-degree wheel. All 12 zodiac signs are represented, and every zodiac sign is across from another one. Those are the polarities. They each have an opposite approach to the same goal. So, we're going to see how that energy is playing out in your life using the tarot. Okay, so let's get into it. In our first house, the house of self, we have the Two of Cups here, okay? And in our seventh house, having to do with our partnerships, whether they be business, romantic, or even enemies, we have the Two of Discs, okay? So, two really beautiful energies, right? And we have some similarities here with them both being the two, but very different energies. Okay, so very interesting here. The common goal is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so Aquarius, I definitely feel like right now we could be, seeing ourselves through the lens of another friend or coworker or even a lover here with the Two of Cups. All right, over here in the seventh house, we have the Two of Discs. So I feel like, there could potentially be, with this eclipse that we just had, a lot of things coming in toward you, okay? A lot of things may be coming in toward you from your connections, right? Those one-on-one friendships, okay? And that's really propelling you forward. And that's the goal here. The goal of both these energies is for you to get the help and assistance that you need to move on to where you want to be. Okay, so really beautiful there. Let's get into the second house here. This is the house of our resources and our values. Okay, and the eighth house, which is all about sex, death, transformation. Okay, and it's also the house of other people's money. All right, and we have the Ace of Discs here. So we could be having some money coming in toward us from an unexpected place. All right, or a new opportunity. Here in the second house, we have the Seven of Discs. So, we're definitely assessing what we have right now. Wow. And the Ace of Discs is the goal of both of these energies. So, really, right now, Aquarius, we are having a new beginning when it comes to what we value in our life, right? And I do feel like this is very powerful evolution that we're going through with the Ace of Discs and the eighth house. We're looking at our connection to money in a very deep way, right? It could be even unpacking family trauma when it comes to how our family has done resources in the past, right? We're the change. Okay, we do not have to be like anybody who came before us. We're completely different. And we have the Nine of Wands here. So we've been through a little bit of life at this point, okay? Maybe a lot of life. And we could be feeling a little bit wounded by our experience, but we do have experience, okay? And that experience, if we really stop and think about it, I'm sure that we're going to really be able to pull a lot of value from the situations that we've been through up until this point. All right. And that's really going to inspire us to have this new beginning. All right. So, really beautiful so far, Aquarius. Third house, we have the Tower, and ninth house, the Seven of Cups. So, there could be something going on in our community here with the third house. Okay. And it could have us a little bit confused about our spirituality here with the Seven of Cups. So, but both energies are a seven. Okay, so I feel like we are putting ourselves first and we really want to assert our will, even if we're a little confused about what that is. Okay. The common goal here, the universe wants you to be successful, Aquarius. The universe wants you to have the right community, okay? So with the Tower here, it could feel like really bad. It could, right? This could, or, I'm not saying it has to. The Tower, to me, it's always, it's a little anxiety inducing. There's things on fire, things are being taken away from us, right? So we could be having really uncomfortable situation or situations within our community, right? Our immediate community. This could be friends falling away. But let me tell you, this is serving you, okay? Even if you can't see how here with the Seven of Cups, it's like the universe would rather have you have a really solid community than for you to have the community that you've had up until this point, right? Because the Tower's here. The Tower comes because we need to transform, right? It doesn't come for no reason. So, these events that are taking place, even if you can't understand it, it's all designed to make you be able to stand in your power and assert your will, right? With the King of Wands here, we have a viewpoint that the world needs, okay? So we're going to have to be able to move and move on when something isn't right for us. Ten of Cups is over your reading, though. So anything that, just know, Aquarius, if you are having issues with the friends in your immediate community, this, please, this is a general reading, so it may not be resonating for you, but if it is, please keep in mind, that when we clear out the people who are not serving our highest good, it makes space for those people who are really going to love us for exactly who we are, right? Prince of Swords here is in our fourth house. So the fourth house does have to do with our roots, our family, okay? And so it's an interesting energy here. I feel like we have a lot to say, or we have a lot of anxiety, things we're not saying, okay, when it comes to our family. Now, over here in the 10th house, we have the Star. The 10th house is our reputation, our legacy, our career. So to have the Star in that position is really, really auspicious and beautiful, okay? So, yes, this is beautiful, Aquarius. Sorry, I'm kicking the thing around here. But a lot of major arcana here with the Star and the Temperance card. The Two of Cups is showing up again, right? So there could be a lot that we're trying to express to our family. I'm feeling that we may not be being heard or received. It could be creating a lot of anxiety for us, or we may not be saying what we need to say, and then it's just in our mind, okay? Here in the 10th house, we really want to be recognized for our gifts, skills, and abilities. And I feel like that's happening. Okay. And both of these energies are serving the purpose of the Two of Cups. Like, the Two of Cups is the purpose for both of these energies. Better way to put that. Okay. So, I mean, this could be romantic, but I'm feeling it's just like our connections. Okay. Like, I feel like we are a very good friend. And here with the Temperance card, we are also an alchemist. We're able to be very resourceful in a situation. We know how to use our resources and to make change in the world. Okay, so these two energies I feel are really pushing you to just accept the opportunities that could be coming to you through your connections. Okay, let's move on here. Fifth house. Okay, we have the Death card, and the fifth house is all about creativity. Okay, romance, children, fun and games. And we have a very transformational energy there with the Death card. Okay, we're really getting rid of any small thoughts about ourselves, anything that does not serve our expansion right now. In the 11th house, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so we definitely could be dealing with some friendships that, we're not, they're just not very good for us. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, we have Judgment and the Ace of Swords. So I feel like whatever's going on here in the third house, this tower moment is actually, I mean, it's creating major transformation in your fifth house, right? Um, wow, so interesting. Okay, so, it's like we're having this realization of what we need in a partner and a friendship, right? I feel like I'm having a hard time in your reading, Aquarius, to kind of separate the friendship from the, romance side. So I feel like there could be a little bit of both going on here. Maybe we are dating and getting our friends' input, and it could be rude or just like the way they're talking, just we can just see that they're not interested in us, or just not the type of person who really has our best interest in heart. Okay. Sixth house of daily routines. Okay, we have the Four of Discs. And in the 12th house, which, this is like the unseen realm, we have the Eight of Swords. So I definitely do feel like Aquarius, with this Eight of Swords in the 12th house, I definitely feel like we could be in therapy, or that could be a really good option for us. Okay. But I do feel like for some of us, we're already doing that. And that is actually having a significant impact on our stability, on our self worth, on just feeling comfortable in that day to day, right? Yeah, Seven of Swords. It's really allowing us to take up space, to be ourselves, and to understand we have a really important role to play in the next world, right? Okay, we're right now, the world is just changing rapidly every day. And I do feel like that's something that you really care about. And so maybe we don't have all the friends that really reflect our values, but I feel like we do have some friends that do. So we really want to invest in those friends that do reflect our values. And right now, the universe, I feel, is taking friends away from you. Okay, those people who are just acquaintances, who maybe we hang out or party with, like those surface level connections, they're out of here. Okay, we need solid connections because we have something really important to offer the world here. And, with the messenger, this is a five, and fives are conflict, right? But conflict is where we grow. And so you're a person who is a catalyst for change, okay? With this energy coming out over your reading, you need to be around people who love you for exactly who you are, people who appreciate the conflict, right? Because, like I said, you're a catalyst. Not everybody's going to like that energy, especially people who are very like surface level and partying. They don't want to hear it, right? They would rather not. Those aren't your people, okay? You got to be around the people who want to help you because you have something very important to say. With the messenger, you can communicate on all realms, right? Physical, astral, and the industrial. So you can have a big impact in the world when you believe in yourself, okay? So let's go ahead and get some more clarity from our angels and ancestors. I'm using the Airmail Oracle from Sarah Stacy. And I highly, highly recommend. I will have the link to her Etsy in the description box below. And I hope that you will treat yourself to one of her amazing Oracle decks. I highly recommend. Okay, let's get some more info here. Angels and ancestors for Aquarius for the third and ninth house axis. Start over coming out. Absolutely. We may need to start over in a sense here when it comes to the company we keep. I'm feeling it. Seek truth, okay? Is on the bottom of the deck. So we could be, a bit confused with the Seven of Cups. Okay, but trust in your imagination. All right. Let's know a little bit more about the fourth and 10th house axis, please. Be present is coming out. Definitely feel that for you, Aquarius. You definitely want to be present right now because you're being recognized. Love yourself because other people certainly do. Okay. This is that moment. I do feel, Aquarius, where, especially if we're having some uncomfortable communication with our family, I do feel like just being present and, loving yourself. It's almost like if you're having a conflict with someone and instead of telling them what's wrong with them, just frame everything from a space of self-love, right? Like no accusatory behavior, just like, you know, speak what you need, what you deserve, and no one's going to be able to really combat you on that if you approach it in the right way. Not that they should anyways, but sometimes people do. All right, first seventh house. Let's get a card here, please. All right, we have hope coming out. And I do feel that very important for you. Okay, pray for peace here. Have hope coming out. I really do feel this 100% here, Aquarius. I feel like having hope is going to help you a lot when it comes to any anxiety we may be experiencing, okay? Or any radical shifts and changes that may be occurring in our life, okay? Because I do feel like there's change happening. And I'm not saying manifest an eclipse season because we don't do that. But you could have been manifesting things like before eclipse season that are coming in now. And, just have hope that things are going to work out for you exactly how they're supposed to, right? In divine timing. Let's get one more card here for the 5th and 11th house axis. Honor routine. Okay. So I do feel like we could be transforming the way that we date. Okay. And I do feel like with this honor routine, it's almost like making dating like a part of your schedule, right? And making it more like a business. I'm feeling. I feel like that would really serve us. Um, Not that we want to be like cold toward people or anything like that, or but it's like, make it very organized. And if there's things you don't want in a partner, don't accept them. Okay? Like, because sometimes when we're dating, we know exactly what would work for us, and we just will still accept less than that because we want to date because it's fun, right? Romance is in the same house as fun. However, we just want to kind of, especially when we're in that weeding through process, or if we're online dating or something, like we just want to have a very high standard, right? I could even see if you're a person who is wealthy enough to do that, to like hire someone else to date for you, to only put someone in front of you if they are, you know, check all the boxes. Okay. So let's get us one more card here from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. All right, we have healing, chaos, and potential on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's get into it here. Healing, chaos. We're going to read out of the book because I feel like it and I like it. Spiraling tornado. The sacred landscape wants you to know. When you receive this card, it acknowledges potential chaos or the need for chaos as an activator for profound healing. If your life seems chaotic, know that it has an underlying energy of healing. You are being healed on all levels. You are a healer. Alternatively, if your life is calm to the point of stagnation, this card suggests that it may be time to create a bit of chaos in your life. It will activate healing, do the unexpected, mix life up a bit. All right, potential volcano at rest. The sacred landscape wants you to know. This card appears when you are ready to activate your potential and step into your strength. This is the time to activate those gifts that you've had on the back burner in your life. You have incredible untapped potential. This is the time to allow it to flow. An inner wellspring of power is emerging. You have a profound spiritual power that is deep within you. Do not doubt your great authority and capabilities. A dormant volcano may indicate that you have uncomfortable emotions that you are repressing or keeping inside, thus creating emotional stress and inner pressure. It can also mean that you are on the verge of great expansion of energy and life force. What a beautiful reading from my Aquarius out there. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Anything you do to help my channel, I really do appreciate. Aquarius, if you want to book a personal with me, you can do so at amyenergy.online. donate to my channel on Venmo or Cash App at amyenergy on both. What else? Oh, yeah, follow me on Instagram at amyenergy, and make sure you definitely follow me on TikTok at amyenergy3 because I will be going live there and you will have a chance to get your questions answered. But most of all, Aquarius, I hope you have a wonderful week. I love you. Take care.